tonight at 5.
I heard a pop and then a series of shots after that. I then noticed that I had been hit.
Telling her story, the woman caught in the crossfire of a Roxbury shootout talks about what happened the night Officer John Moynihan was shot. Now, the officer is in stable condition after he was shot in the face. Vice President Joe Biden actually visited Officer Moynihan in the hospital today. You can see his motorcade was outside Boston Medical Center a little bit earlier this afternoon. Today, support for Officer Moynihan could be seen all around the city. The electronic billboard on Route 93 South in Medford displayed this message of hope, and there are 8 others along other major roadways. Our Paul Burton's live at Boston Police Headquarters with the latest tonight. Paul?
Paul, the Boston police say Officer Moynihan is doing remarkably well. In fact, he was supposed to be out of the ICU within the next couple of days, but that can happen as early as today. Like you said, there's been an amazing outpouring of love, support, and prayers for him and his family, and it appears those prayers have been answered. Today, he's out of surgery and doing well. On Sunday, doctors were able to remove the bullet and are optimistic about Officer Moynihan's recovery. There's been an outpouring of love and support for the decorated officer all over the country. Today in Boston, during the dedication of the Edward M. Kennedy Institute, President Obama took time out to honor Officer Moynihan for his service and dedication.
Last year at the White House, the Vice President and I had the chance to honor Officer Moynihan as one of America's top cops. We wish him a full and speedy recovery.
Officer Moynihan was shot in the face last week. Police say 40-year-old Angelo West fired shots during a routine traffic stop. As he ran away, officers fatally shot him. Also caught in the gunfire that night was 49-year-old Vanessa Brown. Brown was shot in the arm. She's back at home now recovering.
I heard a pop and then a series of shots after that. I then noticed that I had been hit.
Earlier today, one of the suspects inside West's car was 22-year-old Jonathan Aguas Vivas. He appeared in Charlestown District Court. Although he's not being charged in connection with the shooting, he has a warrant out for his arrest for a domestic violence incident earlier this week. He's being held on $30,000 cash bail.
A history of weapons type offenses.
Aguas Vivas is due back in court on April 29th for a pretrial hearing. Boston police say the DA's office could release that surveillance video of the shooting in the near future. As for Officer Moynihan, doctors say they hope to have him back on his feet as soon as possible. We're live in Boston tonight. I'm Paul Burton, WBZ News.
It's so good to hear that, Paul. Thank you so much. WBZ will continue to monitor Officer Moynihan's recovery and bring you the updates on the investigation as they become available.